Welcome to another Cakeland Sports Coaches interview on Open Spaces Sports and also on KLBY Television, brought to you by Farm Credit of Western Kansas and also the businesses throughout the Hoxie area. Shelley Hoyt joins us, the Hoxie Indians, and what do you expect this season?
We have high expectations of our athletes year after year, and this year's no different.
All right, folks, so if you want to know more about Hoxie Lady Volleyball, you can check it out at openspacessports.com. Well, Coach, as you look ahead to the season, you've kind of alluded to the fact that you have high expectations because of the success, frankly, that you've had here over the last 10 years in both volleyball, basketball, and honestly, it doesn't matter what the sport is. In this community, there's been success. But as you look ahead to this year, it's some new kids coming in, obviously. What type of team do you think you'll have?
Well, we're going to take some pride in our defense, and we lost some big hitters last year off of last year's team, but we have some good ones coming back, and we're really expecting a lot of defensive effort out of these kids. Rather than last year, we were focused more on our offense.
You know, having followed volleyball a little bit, I mean, playing at the net, either with a spike and or blocks at the net, obviously you like taller kids. Is that important, or is it overrated?
Well, any coach would love to have taller kids. You know, the game is played above the net, but we're going to go with what we've been given, and we love the kids that we have. We have 12 great kids that are just willing to do whatever we ask them to do, and they know how to be successful. So we're going to go with them, and they'll do great things. Is
it possible, and will you, I think if I remember back a year ago when you were at the state tournament and even during the regular season, that you played a up-tempo type game. Is that your strategy again?
Well, we have really quick kids, and so when you have quick kids like that, that's kind of what you want to do, and so we'll do the same thing.
You mentioned the 12 kids, but obviously you got more kids than that out for volleyball. What kind of numbers are you looking at this year?
We have 12 kids. We have 12 great kids that are willing to work their tail off. We love them. The coaches are just thrilled with them. We're excited.
So will that limit you, obviously, to some in JV action? And how does that play out in terms of looking ahead to the future?
Well, Coach Booker and I just kind of sat down and looked at that. We'll kind of see what we can do with the schedule. But you know, I think that they'll all get plenty of playing time despite what happens. So.
You consider yourself a favorite in the Northwest Kansas League tournament coming up, maybe? Would you say?
As always, yeah.
What about some of the other teams in the league? What do you know about them? What kind of competition can you face as far as league competition is concerned?
Well, I love this league. They're very strong across the board. Oberlin is always a powerhouse. They're gonna have a great group coming back. Atwood will be tough. Sharon Springs will be tough. Dighton is again loaded with height and athleticism. So there's just so many teams across the league that we'll face. We'll have to play. We'll have to be ready for them every night.
As we do the interview, we don't really know whether you're going to fit into Division I or Division II in Class 1A. That doesn't matter to you, probably, does it?
No.
You were at the state tournament last year. You finished second, losing to Centralia in the final match, if I remember correctly. And then the year before, of course, placed as well. That experience should lend itself well for your kids, I would guess.
Definitely. Our kids know how to win, and they know how to compete at the highest levels, and that you want them that way in sports and school and everything else in life, and we're really excited about them. I think that they know the expectations, and they're not willing to lower the bar any more than we are.
What do you attribute to that mentality in this community? What do you attribute it to?
Well, I just think from the time these kids stepped in the gym, that was the expectations placed on them, and not only from me, but their parents. And our community is a sports-oriented community with that backs their school in whatever the kids do, and so I think that they know the kids are willing to step up and take that challenge.
Well, listen, good luck to you.
Thank you.
It's always a pleasure to cover you on Open Spaces Sports. As you know, we'll be there every game, every spike, every serve throughout the entire season, and good luck.
Thank you. We appreciate that.
All right, Shelley Hoyt visiting with us, the head coach of the Hoxie Indian volleyball team on OpenSpacesSports.com.